If you've been playing Resident Evil 4 Remake and tried your hands at the gun range, then you're most likely aware of just how awful the TMP is. Apart from the nasty barrel rise that we'll have to control, there's also its spread pattern that gets really wide when fired continuously, and in some cases would even go beyond what the reticle suggests, like this. These issues by themselves are relatively manageable, but then comes the tight bonus stage requirement of 2-A, which leaves very little room for errors and delays if you're going for the best performance. Not too long ago, prior to this one, I posted a video of me going through it without a problem, but that was only achieved after trying it countless of times. So in this video, I will guide us through it with the goal of helping you get about the same result. But before we begin, it's a good thing to keep in mind that due to the weapon's inherent issue with accuracy, it means there's an element of luck to perfecting our run on this stage. There are even some instances where the projectile would miss our intended target, even if the reticle is closed down, as shown in this example. This is just to give you a heads up. If this happens to you, just reload the stage and try again. The best way to think about the TMP as far as targeting goes when fired continuously is to treat it like a shotgun where pinpoint accuracy doesn't matter as long as the targets are within the reticle, which is what I did here with the first two sets of targets. I just pointed it in their general direction and focused my attention on moving the crosshair as the targets go down. For the next two groups of targets, the ones in front are hidden behind barrels. You'll notice that I did a quick pause as they tumble backwards, and that's because the object will continue to absorb lead as it goes down, which means we'll be wasting ammo. On the second one, the slight pause also gave us time to close down the reticle, allowing us the best chance of hitting what we should. The TMP may be flawed, but at least the crosshair closes down quite fast in comparison to some of the other weapons available. This is something that I did all throughout 2-A if the target demanded a more precise shot, except for one instance as you'll see later. As the fifth group appears on the rear wall, I immediately dispatch them because that's the easiest time to do so, unlike when they hug the side walls, which would require precision, and the risk of hitting the sailor in between is very high. I repeated the same move with the following set. When the next group of targets moved towards the center, I immediately showered them with automatic fire, stopping only when the sailors are about to do the same. In my testing, there's a good chance that we'll hit one of them if we held our fire as they fall in line. This is the safest way to get it done, and the delay of doing so is inconsequential, because the surviving targets will catch up with the next wave as shown here. We do the same strategy for groups 7 and 8, but here's where the element of luck I talked about earlier comes into play. You see, we don't have any more time to spare for them beyond a single cycle, because of the time restraint of the bonus level. We need to hit the tokens as they pass the first time, including the one on group 8, which is sandwiched in between other targets. Unfortunately, this means we'll have to rely on the automatic mode of fire in order to do so. I wish there was a more concrete way of getting this portion done, but the 20 seconds time constraint is a nightmare. After trying this stage numerous times, this is as optimized as I could get it to be. Thankfully, the bonus round is much easier. We only need to do several accurate short bursts as the treasure chests appear on the right, lower center, left, right, left, lower center, upper center, and back down again.
Yo, shoot! Quick, hurry!
You're an artist, mate.
Okay, there we go. Hopefully this should be enough to help you out. Thank you for watching.